just how I feel right now. You say it's just
basketball game. It's the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors. The big man at 7 feet tall, number 19, starting at point guard, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel. Another guard position at 6'6", number 1. At 6'6", number 9,
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against the Nuggets, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. The backcourt pair for them, Murray and Jones. A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. And it's Washington in its center. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Williamson kicks to Murray. Loads it up for Williamson. Dick with the steal. Barrett for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Steps back. Here's Williamson. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Pass to Barnes. Fires for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
And that one's good quickly.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
you know what time it is, everyone? Time to make some noise and show some serious love to your Raptors. YYZ!
little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Williamson outside. Washington sets the pick for Williamson. Pass to Washington. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Outside, Barrett. Here's Dick. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Williamson, covered by Barnes. To halt the run. And it's Williamson missing.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
Good on the shot.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Pelicans know that chemistry is key. They've got plenty of talent, but Brandon Ingram says there is sacrifice in figuring out how to win. And I know New Orleans hasn't seen winning. We don't have a banner in our arena. We're just trying to draw closer and closer together. All I want to do is win. Kevin?
They've got talent, David, that's for sure. Thank you. Here's Barnes. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Shoots the three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks, Kevin. With the trade deadline nearing, the front office of the Orlando Magic have announced their latest move. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. Here's Murray. Raptors knocking down the tray. And here is Ingram. He had 27 points last game. Offline from the high post.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Barnes finds Dick. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Ingram. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Looking to end the run. And the Pelicans miss again. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Raptors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
We've got Olynyk. Mitchell is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Brown. And it's Abaji in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
Murray against Mitchell. Pass to Hawkins. Fires the three. Pelicans keep it alive. Here's Messi, and he jams it with authority.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Back to Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Olynyk.
An impressive young talent, and Murphy knows his role is to use that scorer's mentality.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. R.J. Barrett comes in for Bruce Brown. And Dick subbed in for Davion Mitchell. Toronto's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Back to quickly. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. For 3, Barrett. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
We need you to dance loud right now for your North Side Crew.
New Orleans making a switch here. And how about we check the numbers for Brandon Ingram?
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Toronto on defense. It's Ingram on the wing. Out to the right wing. Misses the 3. The Raptors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Launches a 3. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. New Orleans moving it around. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Here's Murray. The Raptors getting the bucket. Just 5 on the clock to stop the run, and he hits the jump shot.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Here's Dick, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Jones, still without a basket. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, that's a good feed from Murray. He was all about doing what's best for the team.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
On the wing, Murray. And it's blocked. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to quickly. Barrett for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Jones. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pelicans.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Raptors out in front, opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot, drop. They're thinking about the shot. It's all good. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an All-Star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star game for a player really memorable. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Toronto Raptors.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Grady Dick in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. So for New Orleans right now, a bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. The backcourt pair for him, Murray and Jones. And it's Washington in at the 5 spot. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Washington with a screen on Barrett. Ingram wide open. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ingram's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Barnes. Fires the 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Washington. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Murray surveying the D. To the paint. Here's Ingram. And Pirtle sends it back.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ingram outside. Can they get it? It's hauled in by the Raptors.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Pass to Williamson. Doesn't go for him. Here's Toronto now. Right now on a 14-0 run. So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game. Sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me, and that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. New Orleans has gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. It's Washington high post. New Orleans moving it around. For 3, Ingram buries the long-range jumper. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Toronto.
The Raptors have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Washington with a screen on Barrett. Here's Ingram. The step-back jumper is good. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know Ingram has such a good all-around game. No problem at all from that mid-range area.
For 3, Barrett. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Well, that contact does nothing to Zion. He's just way too strong.
It's Dick on the wing. Over Jones. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Dick's got 20 points.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
For 3, Ingram. That one's not going to go. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Toronto ahead, running away with this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Bruce Brown. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Abaji in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Olynyk the pass to Mitchell. Boucher with the bounce pass. Here's Olynyk, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, we know Olynyk would rather be all the way inside, but he manages to make the mid-range work.
There's a screen. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Brown. Again, Toronto.
Yeah, for a big, Olynyk does a good job moving the ball. He can be counted on to make good passes.
And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
Here's Hawkins. Rebound by Olynyk.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's Brown outside, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Ball's knocked loose. Jones finds Alvarado. Here is Hawkins. Shot clock at 6. The 3-ball. Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Fades away. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Toronto. They're on a 16-3 run right now. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Takes the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Abaji. Again, Toronto. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. And then for New Orleans, P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Williamson comes in for Hawkins. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jose Alvarado. Murray against Mitchell. Washington sets the pick for Murray. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for R.J. Barrett.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Here's Boucher. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Murray, the pass to Williamson.
Chris Boucher. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, P.J. Washington. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. Washington hits them both. 19 seconds left in the game. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Brown outside. Here's Temple. The 3 connects from three-point range.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, R.J. Barrett.